previous challenge, the exclusive gates were fairly simple. But did you know that you can give exclusive gates priorities? Exclusive gates with a higher priority will override ones with a lower priority. This makes the exclusive gate work like a more sophisticated selector. We're going to use exclusive gates to make a timing mechanic to lower the final bridge. Above the meter, there's a microchip. Open it up and we'll take a look at what's going on. Notice that the logic branches from the trigger zone to two different outcomes. One branch goes to a timeline, the other to a keyframe. Take a look at the timeline first. Open up the timeline canvas with L1 and X. On the top two rows of the timeline, there are keyframes that animate the meter. Select them with X to preview them. The meter is just a timing guide for the player. When the button lights up, it's time to hit square. On the bottom row, there's a keyframe to keep the bridge upright. It ends just before the square button keyframe activates. If you take a look at the controller sensor, you'll see the square button output is connected to another keyframe. This keyframe lowers the bridge, allowing Connie to cross. So to lower the bridge, you have to switch from the timeline to the bridge down keyframe. But there's a problem. Both branches of the logic go through an exclusive gate. Open up the gate's tweak menus and take a look at their priorities. The gate to the timeline has a higher priority than the gate that lowers the bridge. This means that no matter what, it will override the exclusive gate that's attached to the controller sensor and the keyframe. To lower the bridge, we need to change the priority of the second exclusive gate, but only when the player hits square with the right timing. We'll do all this with one keyframe. When you're ready, move on to the next step. The timeline's exclusive gate has a higher priority than the one connected to the bridge down keyframe, so there's no way for the bridge down keyframe to be activated. We need to raise the priority of the second exclusive gate, but only when square is pressed with the right timing. We can achieve this by adding another keyframe that modifies the exclusive gate. Go to the animation menu and select the keyframe. Stamp one onto the third row of the timeline, immediately after the long bridge up keyframe. As soon as you place it, the keyframe will start recording. While it's recording, go into the tweak menu of the exclusive gate connected to the bridge down keyframe. Increase its priority to 12, so it's one higher than the other gate's priority. When you're done, select Stop Recording in the context menu to store the changes to the keyframe. So now we have an exclusive gate that is priority 10, but can change to be priority 12. The keyframe is very short at the moment, so hover over it and hold the up directional button until it fills up the end of the timeline. Now open the keyframe tweak menu with L1 and square. Once activated, we need the keyframe's effects to be permanent. So select the Keep Changes option in the tweak menu. Now, once the bridge is down, it'll stay put. Close the tweak menu with L1 and circle. This keyframe will be active for half a second when the meter is full. Enough time to hit square and lower the bridge. But look, there's another wire going from the square button output of the controller sensor. This wire closes the upper gate, preventing players from button mashing to cheat the timing. If you press square before you're supposed to, the exclusive gate will close briefly, causing the timeline to reset. There are some crafty players out there in the Dreamiverse, so make sure you haven't left exploits in your logic. Time to try out the scene in play mode. If anything's going awry, try following the steps again to see where you went wrong. Once Connie can reach the final platform, breathe a sigh of relief. You've completed this tutorial.